Hello everyone, I'm Prism and welcome to some Lightyear Frontier. So today I'll be showing you guys what I have done in this game and what I've built basically in the 130 days I've been playing this. And to show you, I have done all the achievements. I've gotten all 45 out of 45 of them done and completed, and I'll show you what I've built in the process of doing all that. So if we look down there right now, you can see the home base, everything, the farms, the house, barns, all storage, everything. We're going to make our way down there from the starting point too, because that's where you start up there and it comes down to this spot. Over here to the right, this is a No Slugs little farm with this pot pitcher. Started outside, but we used it a lot for the polyberries in this game, but after we started getting more and more, he slowly stopped using this farm. Started using my farm here, so if we just run up here. So this section of the farm has wheat, polyberry, carrots, bloom that are still growing, drone occupying it in water and everything that needs to be watered. Like right now it doesn't, it needs to be harvested. Like right now we have mutated, a couple of different mutated fruits, vegetables and wheats, blah blah blah. We got zapper twig, we got the maize, the crow maize, we got high yield, normal, high yield, more rabbage, and then honeyberry here. And then right here is the barn that I was using, like right now, grabbing some honey bottles. But this has all these seed extractors that are in here, and my fodder almond loom, all the things that we've used machine-wise is stuck in this building, with storage on the side to hold everything, seeds, paint, it's holding in some with flowers to make the paint, wood, all the storages for everything. Even this is the storage for all the farm, from the animals, all the loot. We got our little grinder here next to it that shoots it right into the barrel when we grind. So that's sitting there. I did use this open area right here for some of these seeds before I built this barn. But after I built the barn, I put the concrete around and made a nice looking barn. And then over here to the left is the house. My original house that I built and the original 2 farms that I built. We got the honey bottles on the left here, and then corn and carrots stay in here. Got composite, and then this is just storage for extra stuff. And if we get out of the mech and we look around, this is storage for the plant fiber and extra storage for saplings and stone. And then I got decorations around here like this wagon, planted this tree over it. And this house was all built and tested, all the building stuff when I first started playing, because I didn't know how any of this worked. Table, I planted this around here, this, because I didn't know what any of it was. It was a learning curve for me when I first started. When we come in, we got the strange lights, little decorative storage. We even got the furnace in here, like everything. Increases efficiency when it's under a roof. That's why I put everything under a roof, so it double it sometimes. Even got a campfire in my little bedroom here as well. So this was all new to me. Building these was nice and easy. See, if we go out the back, I got decorations out here to make the coziness up to level 5, as you see at the top right. I got Porter John hanging, wood, tires, campfire, and even some presents back here with a wall. Goes around the whole thing. Goes stone here to that side right there. All that. And then the bushes. And all these trees were here before, but when we chopped it down to get wood, No Slugs and I planted all of it, and that's when we planted that tree and this tree. So that's the basic house that I started with and have just been upgraded since. And if we take the mech and we go down the road here with some lampposts that I've been putting, to the right we got storage in the silos. Each of them hold the main storage, like tin, iron, copper, and this far one here, and then nickel. One of the 4 main ores that you use for a lot of the constructions and builds in this game. So here's the paint flowers, the color flowers. To break these, get the paint, and then the gravel gourd to get rocks. Glow trees as a nice little thing, a decorative that leads to the merchant, the cannon, and the outpost. And then this is the little weather station to be able to tell our days. But
hey there, what will it be?
Don't usually use the weather station, and don't usually go to the merchant a whole lot because I don't need to. Here is Zuquil's house. He came on this game, played for maybe a couple hours. Like, he didn't even finish this one here. I'll finish it for him. and he built a couple things, and that's it. But I don't blame him. You know, this isn't his type of game, so. But that's his house, and next to it we got a mech depot and another mech depot with a pod pitcher. This pod pitcher's for No Slugs' house over here. He did have Zapper Twig in here, but I stole them. But this is his little house, his little seeds. His little base of operations, I'd call it, with his trees. Because he did what I did here, just planted them. If we keep following the path here, it goes to some mutated blossom trees that I bought off of Ulf over there. Or Ulf, whatever you want to call them, and planted those around as well to make them look nice. Got a pod pitcher that somehow grew backwards, but that's fine. And then over here, where we're walking into, is the outpost settlers that you can get in the game and keep them in the game. Oh, Chad over here is getting stuck. So if we look over to my right, I got a big pen for all these crystal hoofs. The plume, I don't remember their names. But, and then the moxes all camping in this one. This side over here is the smaller ones, like pork chop. We got one swift plume, whatever they're called. Some rascallions, some crab-like guys, and lizard-like guys, and then more mox. But you get that from this lady, Diane. She will be the one to give you the egg incubator. And you can build more of these if you want, but I never needed to. I never did that many animals. I just did the 10 for the achievement of this game. And then you do her missions, and sooner or later you'll get a house, so you can let her move in. Another achievement. Then this little thing is the accessory, so if I pick up an animal and put it on there, I can put hats, clothes, random things on it, like this one right here, Luna. She has, let's pick her up, see if we can see. She has antlers on, and you can't see it because of her name. So let's hop out. Let's see. Yeah, see the antlers on her? Yeah, that's from the accessory. So if we pop out of here, same thing, planting trees in the back, all the animals, and then Wolf is the same exact, basically the same as Diane, but he does seeds instead of animals. So he creates splice seeds to create mutated. So these splice seeds will give you mutated things. Like if you had splice wheat, you get mutated splice ravage here. You get mutated ravage instead. So he creates mutated crops so you can use them. And that's what I did. I technically just took this whole farm here at first and used it for mutated so I could trade it into this cannon and keep going up in the thing. But everything on here is good. There's a few things I needed tutorials on, or wanted tutorials on, but haven't seen any of those of how to do things. But overall, I've learned how to do and play this game, and now it's just mostly just building stuff. So like I went to the map right here. Over here is loot, or wanted a house here. I can remove that. Wanted a house. I put one here. I put a farm over here. Because this area, whole area with the rivers is nice, and it has tin and copper over here, or nickel and copper. And then it got the beach that has more copper and nickel. So that's a good spot. This is where I'm at in the beginning. And I thought about doing down here, but I did find this area that I put, because this is the area with ores as well. I think a whole bunch of copper is in this area. Over here is a lot of tin. Same for this area. This area is a little bit tin. This is red crystals and iron. But this base here, by this big tree that you can't mine, of course, in this water, is abundance of ores. You got iron here, red crystal, nickel, some copper, but all this from where my mouse key is all into this area is abundance of nice ores. Mid-game ores, I would say. Iron is mid-game. Red crystal's mid-game. All that is nice, and you'll find a lot of it in these areas is deposits, so you'll always respawn. Same if you go up here, there's some stuff, and then down here is a nice little flat area that I decided maybe I should build a base down there as well. But this area has coal, and coal is in this spot here where I found most of it, and that's if you need silver, or I think it's silver that you need later on, and that's how you make it. Or let's go look at it right now. We can, because steel is what you need later with coal. So iron and coal. Silver, you can get silver ore and coal as well and make stuff. But you can see like steel is used in steel frames, steel electronic steel parts, springs, fancy light posts, grill, hanging shelves, wheelbarrows, all bunch of stuff you can build around and use in your buildings to create things, because that's what I like doing. I like building. So this is all I've built in the 131 or 30 days. It hasn't turned a day yet, so in the 130 days I've been playing this game, completed all the achievements, I've gotten everything done that I could, and now it's basically just time to build more, create actual decent sized farms, because I'm stuck in between hills here and mountains, so I can't really expand unless I go that way. But I can just start creating farms and recreating them and just showing them off. And I wish there was tutorials, more tutorials for this game. If you guys got any questions on how to do certain things, let me know. I'll figure it out and get it shown to you guys. But I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little base tour of me explaining things and showing you off some things. And if you did, leave a like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.